Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss the solution of a problem transform to prime. So let us look at the problem statement. So the problem statement says that we are given an array of n integers. So n is given to us and the array is also given to us. So for instance n equals to 5, the array is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 12. Find the minimum positive number to be inserted in array. So we need to insert a positive minimum element to this array such that the sum of all elements of array becomes prime. So let us see what does it mean. So if we add all the elements of this array, we'll get 32. 32 is not a prime number and we need to find the minimum number which we can add in this element in this sum such that the number becomes prime. So if we add 5 to it, this becomes 37 and 37 is a prime number. So our objective is to find this 5. Okay, so let us see how we are going to do this. So the solution to this problem is rather simple. What we need to do is that so let us say we will have a function. So let's say we have a function and let's call it is prime. So this function is there and what the function does is basically given a number n and this function takes n as an input. Given a number n, whether the number is a prime or not, or depending upon that it will either return true or false. So let us say we have such a function with us. Okay, so true means number is prime, and false means number is not prime. Okay, so this is what this function does. Okay, now let us say we have such a function. Now let us see how we can use this function in order to get our objective done. So for instance, n equals to 5 and the array contains what? So in our example, the array contains element 2, 4, 6, 8 and 12. So the first step which we are going to do is that find the sum of all elements of the array. So here the sum is 32. Okay, now once we get this sum as 32, what we are going to, so one thing we need to understand that if a number is an even number, then it cannot be a prime number, right? So first thing which we are going to do is that we will check if sum is an even number. If sum is an even number, then first we will make this even number as an odd number. So what we are going to do is that in such cases we are going to increase sum by 1. Okay, so in this particular case 32 was an even number. We'll increase it by 1 and this becomes 33, and we will hold a variable answer which will give us the answer which we want to obtain. Okay, so since we have added 1 so far, so right now the answer is 1. Okay, once we get this 33, we will plug this 33 or we will invoke is prime function on this number and we will see whether the number is a prime number or not. If the number is a prime number, then we are going to return this answer. Otherwise, we are going to increase sum by 2. Okay, we are going to increase sum by 2. So this additional step which we are doing, this is just to ensure that the number is an odd number, because even numbers cannot be a prime number. Okay, once we ensure that the number is a odd number, then we are just going to increase it by 2, right? So because an odd number plus 2 becomes an odd number, right? And if you add 1 to an odd number, it becomes an even number. So that is why we are skipping 1 here. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we will have a loop over here, okay, till the sum is not a prime number, and we are going to iterate it. We are going to increase sum by 2 and also we are going to increase answer by 2. Okay, now since we are adding 2 to it, and once we have increased sum by 2, then we will check whether the sum is a prime number or not. If it is a prime number, then we will return answer. Otherwise, we will keep increasing sum by 2. So that's a simple solution for it. Now let us get to our coding section and code this solution. Okay, so let's get into the coding section. So first, what we are going to do is we are going to write our isPrime function. Okay, so let us write down our isPrime function. Def isPrime. So basically, given a number, whether it is a prime number or not is something which it is going to do. So let us say, and the most efficient way of writing the what do you say, the prime is prime, or the most efficient way of finding whether a number is a prime number is basically this, for index in range 2 to square root of number, right? Okay, plus 1. Think we are good. Okay, I missed this. All right, so this is what we want, and once we have this number, we will check if this number, if it is divisible by index. All right, if it is divisible by index, then it is not a prime number since it is divisible. Otherwise, if it is not divisible by all the numbers we have iterated using for loop, then we are going to return true, which says that it is a prime number. All right, now let us write our main code. So our array sum will be 0, which will hold the sum of all elements of the array. And now let us compute the sum of all elements of the array. Array sum plus equals to element. So we got all the sum of all elements of the array we have obtained so far. Now there is one remote case which we have to worry about. So if array sum equals to 1, right? So let us say the sum of all elements of the array is just 1. In that case, the answer, so the next prime number is 2. So we just need to add 1 to it. So that is why we are going to return 1 in that particular case. Otherwise, what we are going to do is we are going to follow the solution which we have discussed. Okay, and that solution is basically if array sum is an even number, if it is an even number, then we are going to increase array sum by 1. Okay, and our answer is also by 1. We are going to increase answer by 1, and let's take answer, and by initially we'll have answer as 0. Okay, if it is an even number, then we are going to make array sum an odd number, and that is why we are increasing answer by 1. Otherwise, while not is prime, okay, and we want to have array sum over here. All right, till this is the case, and if array sum plus equals to 2, if it is not a prime number, then we are going to increase it by 2, and answer also we are going to increase by 2. Okay, and towards the end we are going to return answer. All right, so that's the code for it. Now let us submit our solution. Before we submit our solution, let us just do a dry run of it. Okay, so seems like there is some problem. Line number 29. Okay, is prime. Okay, sqrt is missing. All right, we need to import this from math, import sqrt. Okay, let us see now. Okay, so this got success. Now let us submit our solution. All right, our solution got accepted. So that's about the video, folks. If you have any question or concern regarding this video, please feel free to use the comment section and I'll try to address them. Thank you.